Andes exist two different definitions for a healer, no, for spiritual guys. One is chakaruna. Chakaruna is the person that's supporting for you to transcend to one level to the other level of understanding. It's like a bridge. He's supporting the people. It's sometimes the definition in the mythological way that we have about chakaruna is the person that is in the middle of the lake and supporting the people in the boat to cross to the other place, cross the lake. This is the essence of chakaruna. The essence of hampek, there is the other word to describe what is the healer or the spiritual person. This is like a healer. He is supporting you in your own process, know about medicine, plants, spirituality. And also many of these guys be the leaders in the community, the political leaders too. So the leader in the community in the Andes need to be a spiritual leader and political leader. So you need to prepare many different knowledge. The essence of hampek is beautiful because sometimes when I working with the people, I say, what is your more bigger blessings of this? And I realize the blessing for me is to look the eyes of the people, the pride in the eyes, and the times were coming and say thank you because you're supporting me. In one point, something that you say, something that you're sharing, something that you do with me changed my life. This part don't have price. This is the most beautiful energy. This is the most fantastic reality that is possible for somebody in my path to live. It's beautiful. The spiritual people in the Andes live in spirituality. These guys don't need to just go walking and say hello and say what is happening. These guys say hello for the mountain, and live in this reality. So these guys don't thinking is spiritual, because it's they are they. I mean, this is the beautiful part. What we need to learn about these masters. The other day, we were in one ceremony and received these words that is beautiful. Have reverence for who you are. Because in our own understanding, part of what the humanity lose in this time is the respect. The respect for things, for simple things. We don't have respect for the other people because we only be loose in our reality. We don't have respect for the people. We don't follow the protocols. And all this create one degeneration in the society. What we try to share is, if you don't have respect, the most bigger feelings in the Mother Earth is the reverence. And we only have reverence for God. We don't have reverence for another things. Where you go and look in the ocean and you're in the middle of the ocean and don't see nothing and nobody help you. So in this moment, you have reverence. Or where you're walking in the middle of the mountains and you realize that you are simple, small things in the middle of something so huge. In this moment, you have reverence. Or where you are in the middle of the dark and look alone and see all the stars and the universe. In this moment you have reverence. Or where you are sick and you need support, and the only being that is possible supporting you is God. and you say, God, please help me, in this moment you have reverence. So reverence is the respect more bigger, in the more deep manifestation. Well, we are bigger. We are huge. We are fantastic beings. That we live in this human body, but we are more of this. Imagine you are in the middle of the dark, watch the stars and look with the stars and connecting with the stars, but how important is yourself? Because you give one value to all these stars. Archimedes said, give me 1 point and I move the universe. You are the point, your eyes is the point. In this way you move everything. Imagine you say wow for the stars, and the stars look at you and say, wow, somebody look at us. This communion is reverence. This is the essence. If you have reverence for you because you realize you are fantastic, beautiful, bigger, you are everything. So in this way it's possible to have reverence for another thing. Because nobody give or whatever you don't have. If you don't have, how is it possible to give? If you don't have a reverence for you, less, you don't have reverence for nothing. Because you don't understand. It's possible for you to give if you have. If you don't have nothing to give. For this reason it's important for the humans, for the spiritual people, live in abundance. It's really important because with our understanding it's possible to share in a deep way. If you have reverence for you, of course you recognize the fantastic beings that is another people. And you recognize the fantastic thing that is the Mother Earth and the universe and everything around you, everything and everyone. So this is the magic part of have reverence for yourself, because you have reverence for everything, and everything is fantastic and beautiful and perfect. Everything is perfect. The perfection is imperfect, and the imperfect is perfect too. This is a beautiful word to know what is our reality in life. We are imperfect for this reason we are in this life. But in one way we are perfect because live in perfect harmony with everything and everyone. And this is the essence of Ayni. The essence of Ayni is what is my relationship with me and the stars with me. What I say, you see the stars and say wow, and the stars look at you and say wow too. This is the relationship of Ayni, because it's a relationship between you and everything and everyone. Everyone affects you, everything affects you, and you affecting everything and everyone. For this reason, I always share it and say, if you like to change the world, change the humanity, change you. You need to change. If you change, you supporting the humanity, the cosmic or the human conscious to transform and transmit. But if you don't change and like for another to change, who you are to say this part? Who you are to thinking? Only thinking that somebody need to change. So the relationship is this in Ayni that is really important, a Quechua word, Andean word that is sharing and supporting your relationship with everything. I have a relationship with my family, with the people of another communities, with the humanity. I be one really important part of everyone. And I have one relationship with the universe, with the Mother Earth, with the trees, with the animals. I am important. And everything is important too. So this is the essence of Ayni.